Hi everyone. We have to put a halt on our tiny shed to cabin project. Turns out we have to move. We have made a discovery that is going to affect our project. So in order for that not to be an issue in the near future, we have decided to go ahead and move.
Yeah. It was not part of our plan. We were very excited with the project. We were getting our wirings done. The generator was set up.
Yes.
The AC was even installed, and we've already started our installation. But we have no choice but to put a stop to it and deal with things that could possibly have a big impact or affect this cabin.
It will definitely affect it.
So we're moving.
moving.
When we started this project, it was just really exciting time.
It was.
We were doing a lot of things, and we actually got some help, and we had some suggestions from different people giving us advice on what to do, what not to do, but we did not check on something.
Yes.
And that is our fault.
Yeah.
Because we focused so much on the inside of the cabin, we forgot about the environment.
That's correct.
And us being here at the ranch, we are just blessed and privileged to be able to be part of this environment that we forgot that we have no control over it.
That's right. That's right.
And so
nature takes its course.
That's right. When we were going around the cabin, we were very excited because we were going to be putting the outhouse. We're putting some storage shed here, and then we looked up and discovered something. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly, but those trees
Next to the cabin
have
died.
Yeah, all of that. These trees right here. And they're right next to the cabin. Actually, I could say 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, we have 5 out of 7 that are dead.
Initially, we were thinking maybe they're just changing colors.
Yeah.
But we've seen in the ranch a lot of trees that started dying like that, turning brown, and then they actually fell over.
Right.
These are examples of trees that have fallen on our property.
Yes.
And
Near our
as you can see
driveway.
near our driveway, that's one there. Right in front of our property. And then there's another one that's in between our property that fell.
Yes.
And then there's more that are starting to lean. Jack and I decided we don't want to take that chance where these trees are going to fall over our cabin. So we're putting a stop to the project.
Yes.
And think of a way to secure this. So the different things we discussed were, 1, cut these trees.
Cut the trees where they are, yeah.
But then if we cut them, there's no place for them to fall.
Right.
We would have to get some equipment here to cut them in pieces and start, getting them out. Unless we clear a lot of trees here, there's no place for them to fall.
No clearing.
No clearing. We consulted some tree cutters, and for these 5 trees, they're charging close to 1,000. It was crazy. It's not in our budget.
No.
That's even just an estimate. They said that we might actually have to pay a little bit more. So we felt that might not be the best course there. Plus, of course, we do have other trees around here that would need to be cut.
Yes. Well, our decision was to go ahead and cut trees near our clearing and get the cabin moved to our clearing that we had planned for our future home to sit on. So we're going to move the cabin over there. But before we can do that, we're going to cut the trees that are already there, that we also see that some are dying and that are in the way. So we're going to go ahead and cut those trees ourselves and clear it out, clean it up, and then we'll get the cabin moved to that area.
Instead of cutting these trees that are next to our cabin, it will be safer for us to just clear out an area next to where we're going to put our house and move this cabin. Because if we have these dying trees cut down, number 1, it will cost more money. Number 2, there's really no assurance that it's not going to damage the cabin. So the safest way for us right now is to just move this. Jock and I actually started cutting trees yesterday so that we can have good enough clearing for this cabin to be transferred to. We've identified all the trees that we will be cutting today. We based it on which ones are starting to look unhealthy, and then also where we want to put or move this cabin to, as well as put the new tool shed and the outhouse in. So far, these are the trees that we've identified, but I think once we start cutting them, we can probably see if we need to cut a little bit more. Let me just add one more here, because I think we should also cut that one. Once we cut that, then we can go to the other side.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think this is enough?
I think this is a good start. I think it's a good start.
And then we can just add more if we need to. But right now, when I'm trying to imagine that those are gone, that would actually clear up the entire space there, and that would still stay as the place for the house, and that would be now open for the cabin. What are your thoughts?
I agree with you. Yes, that's a great start for us. And once we see what we've got cleared out there, it gives us a better view of how we want that to look and how we envision it's going to look.
We don't want it to be too near there. We still want to be tucked in.
Yes.
But this time, we're going to be smarter, where we're not going to have trees next to the cabin. We probably have trees behind it, but not
near
next
it.
to it.
Yes.
You know? So, alrighty. Okay. Guess we'll start cutting. We're going to also insert the footage of how we cut these trees yesterday. So wrap completely, baby?
I got to wrap twice there. And I'm pulling my weight on it. I'll do this first one here. I'm gonna cut that one first, and then I'm gonna cut this one here first. Then I'm gonna cut that one over there. And then this one last. Chain came off. I know how to fix it.
This is the clearing that we have, and those are the trees that are dead there. So we decided to clear this area, cut some trees over here, so that space now will be where we're going to move this cabin to.
So we have these trees that we still have to cut.
We still have to cut these trees right here, the ones with pink, and then we're going to move the cabin over here. So it's going to be an opening. There's not going to be any more trees next to it, and I think that would make us
safer.
Yeah.
And peace of mind.
Yeah. So we're going to be cutting more trees today. I will tell you guys, it was not easy, and maybe that's just us. As you all know, those that have been following our channel, you all know we're new to this. We were told that this is going to be an easy task, but it was fun, but it was a little bit challenging.
Yes.
But I think we're getting good at it.
Yes.
Alrighty. More cutting.